Welcome, friends, followers, and fellow book lovers. This is Iron Becker, and I am excited to bring you a new episode where I share a book that I've recently read. If you've been following along my YouTube or Rumble channel, you might know this book. Today's book is The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Phenomenal book. As you can tell, I changed the camera angle. As you can see, also, I made a couple bookmarks and notes in here. So the three reasons I read this book. First, it's on our top 50 book list. And recently, last 6 months or so, I've heard this book mentioned a whole lot, whether it was on calls or whether I was talking to somebody. And the third reason is that it's been on my mind and it stood out on my bookshelf. And if you followed me at all, even a little bit, you'll know that I have about 2 feet of books that are on my shelf right here outside of camera. There's 2 feet of book, 2 feet of shelves with books on them, and they're books that sorry, I got a little itch here. They're books that I've seen, heard, people have gotten me, different things like that. And so they sit here, and when one stands out, then it's going to be one of the next reads, if not the next read, just depending on the situation that I've got going on. Okay, sorry about that. All right, 3 leadership principles from the book. First, work every day on yourself. 2, keep your goals in front of you. And 3, keep your focus on getting better every day. Now, as you guys know, I like to do, I like to share with you some of the insights from this book. And the first one comes right out of the very beginning of the book. In fact, it's right in chapter 1. And it says, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. And that is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I really love that because I've long believed, if you know my roses and thorns story, I've long believed that we create who we want to become. That person, we create that person. Whoever it may be in your mind right now, or what you might think, we actively create that person and we build that person up. We tear down the bad parts of ourselves and we build the good parts up of ourselves. Number 2, the secret of time is simply this. Time is the force that magnifies those little, almost imperceptible, seemingly insignificant things you do every day into something titanic and unstoppable. Consistently repeated daily actions plus time equals inconquerable results. And if you've read any of the leadership books I recommend on the site, or even some of the novels that are there, those consistent daily habits really help to develop and shape who we are. And I got to tell you guys, that's legit. That is really serious. And if you study any great person, Ben Franklin, for example, had his 13 virtues. The book I finished just the other day, he goes through at the very end of the book and brings out Franklin's 13 virtues and talks about he applied them to himself. The consistent habit. If you read the book Grit by Angela Duckworth, consistent habit, persistence in the pursuit of something is what makes a huge difference. Okay. All right. I don't know what just changed there. Okay. Number 3, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting some feedback and I was looking to see if I can determine what was going on. Hold on, just give me another moment. All right. Number 3, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Albert Schweitzer. And what that really says is our attitude determines our level of happiness. Our attitude determines our future. And that is, again, something that bears out. If you get into Ben Franklin, George Washington, any of the great leaders over time, you will find consistent, persistent habit forming. All right, number 4, the universal truth that simple little disciplines done again and again over time would move the biggest mountains. And obviously, there's a theme to this book. It's called The Slight Edge. And that theme continues to bear out and make a difference in the things that we do. I think the best thing that I could say for any of you that are listening is to take that advice and really believe it and live it. All right, number 5. All the great learning traditions say the same thing. If you want to learn how to do something well, go find someone else. Find someone who has already mastered that skill and apprentice yourself. And really, that's what we do through reading, is we apprentice ourselves to those who have gone before us. We learn from them, we study, we gain a huge benefit from them because we're learning from them. All these books here, all this, some of these read multiple times, they build up. They build up in your mind. And remember, I'm not saying that just for me. I'm saying for anybody who is there, who is doing the work on themselves. It's massive. All right. Number 6. Mary Kay Ash said, give yourself something to work toward constantly. Constantly set new goals. Constantly work on yourself, because that work will accumulate, working on yourself and keeping towards a new goal builds up massive results. And when you finish something, having a goal to go after, having something bigger, more audacious, that's what leaders do. That's what the brilliant people do in the world. And aside from a few, there are some that we only know about them because of what they did in their later years. And that's a true genius. Somebody who develops skills and knowledge and ability over time. The human capacity to learn and adapt and grow is massive. And I mean like hugely massive. And we don't truly know the extent of what a human can do, I don't think. We get ideas, but our lives are so short. Our lives are so short that we don't scratch the surface of what we're capable of. We literally do not have enough time. That's my belief. But I also believe that's why there's an afterlife. Because if you live it the right way, in accordance with true principles, you'll be able to continue to learn after this life. All right, my friends. The Slight Edge, Jeff Olson, great read. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and share it. If you are looking for someone to help you level up your leadership and people skills, that's what I do at Turning Leaf Solutions. You can connect with me at turningleafs.com. That's LEAFS.com. I'm a transition coach. I help people that feel stuck in their careers transition to a new career or to work towards a promotion or advancement in the company that they're at. You can book a free consultation on that site. There's a Calendly link right up front. My friends, thanks again for spending time with me. If you get value from this video, please like and share it. Hope you guys go out and make it a great day. Go out and make it a great April. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.